The brilliant news is you don't have to use willpower. You don't have to suffer bad withdrawal pangs or use substitutes, and you don't have to feel deprived or be left with a huge feeling of sacrifice. If you've tried to quit cocaine in the past and failed, if you battled feelings of deprivation, sacrifice, and ended up eventually succumbing to the temptation, please put all of those past experiences behind you. This method is different. We're going to address the task from a completely different angle. I'm not going to bang on about the downsides of coke addiction, the physical harm, the cost, slavery, the shame, the low self-esteem, the feelings of hopelessness, feelings of weakness, feelings that you aren't you anymore, the destruction of your relationships, or the self-disgust. That would be patronizing and pointless. If those factors were going to help you to get free from coke addiction, you wouldn't be watching this video now. You already know all about that stuff already. And rather than use those downsides in an attempt to motivate yourself to freedom, I want you to ignore them. Once you're free, release them. Simply becomes a wonderful bonus. Instead, we're going to ignore the downsides and answer the question, what's so great about being a coke addict? More about that later, and in the meantime, rest assured, you're on a well-trodden path. More than 10,000 people have used my straight edge method. They didn't come across the method as a result of a multi-million-dollar marketing advertising campaign. They came across it as a result of the oldest and most reliable means of a referral. What used to be called word of mouth 30 years ago, it was a slightly slower, more cumbersome process. Somebody would try the method, be freed from their addiction, and tell their family, friends, colleagues, and about their success. And those family, friends, and colleagues saw the evidence with their own eyes, and these people weren't suffering. They weren't hiding away, fearful that they might fall back into the addiction. In fact, they simply appeared to have carried on enjoying life, handling stress, relaxing, socializing, and having fun, coping with the ups and downs of life without showing the slightest interest in taking the drug again. It doesn't matter whether